was no joke outside a Manhattan comedy club last night when a former Saturday Night Live cast member was assaulted.
It happened outside the Comedy Cellar in Greenwich Village. CBS 2's Dick Brennan has more.
Chris Redd is known for his performances and impressions on Saturday Night Live, including one of Mayor Adams.
The city's never had a mayor with so much swagger before.
Wednesday night, he was arriving at the Comedy Cellar in Greenwich Village to do his act, but police say as he got out of his car, he was attacked and punched in the face by a man who came out of nowhere and appeared to be dressed as a security guard.
Now, this guy right here, he is dating his former SNL cast member's ex-wife, a man by the name of Kenan Thompson. He is dating Kenan Thompson's ex-wife, who he recently divorced from. That's enough to make you send somebody at somebody. I ain't gonna lie, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. And I don't think no man can lie. If you really honest, that's enough. Now, they both said that there's no hard feelings. They're cool with it. Kenan says he's cool with it, but fine. We'll believe that. You know, I believe that. Kenan seems like a nice guy. But this is the guy who played Kanye West, man. This is the guy who famously played Kanye West on SNL. That's his claim to fame. Not Eric Adams. His claim to fame is playing Kanye West. And all of a sudden, after 40 years of life and never getting punched in the face, all of a sudden you get punched in the face walking down the street. Now, I know that's a stretch. And I know that that's a, borderline theory. I'm not going to go there. I'm not going to, unpack it. It's just weird that this guy, and he got socked, man. He got punished. It was a wicked, brutal attack. Right there in the middle of Brazen, too. It's just odd that the guy who played Kanye West on SNL got punched. And it didn't, I saw the footage, and it didn't look like, I don't know, it didn't look like a stuntman. It could have been a stuntman, I don't know. We'll see.
Huge pool of blood, huge. It was really gross.
Fabrizio Cavalacci, who owns the cafe next door, said Red was badly bruised and appeared to be in shock as people from the Comedy Cellar tried to stop the bleeding.
The nose was not cracked, but, it was split open. And all blood was pouring like crazy.
Red had just ended his career at Saturday Night Live and was ready to release a comedy special next month. Fans here lining up at the Comedy Cellar say the attack is a reminder of how things have gotten out of control.
This is another crazy incident in New York. It's the way it is nowadays. It's crazy, but can't help it.
I just think that, people like to poke fun at people, and some people take it personally. It's unfortunate, but it happens.
So this guy's intimating that it may have been because of a joke Chris said. I don't believe that. That'd be crazy. Chris Rock got slapped and Chris Redd got punched in the same year over a joke. Nah, man. That's too much, man. Chris Rock and Chris Redd, and they both was on Saturday Night Live. But I don't know if that was that. It could have. I would err on the side that it was more just New York, being New York. A New York transient went New York transient. Now, the fact that the guy was dressed up as a security guard is kind of odd. And I'm sure they're going to catch the guy. And when they do, it'll be very interesting to find out.
It's unfortunate, but it happens.
Now, we have no idea of the motive in this attack. The suspect ran away and police are still searching for him. Red was treated and released from the hospital. Maurice.
Former SNL comedian reportedly attacked outside a well-known comedy club in the city where he was getting ready to perform.
Fox 5's Chris Welsh is live in Greenwich Village with what we know so far. Chris.
Lisa, Chris Redd was apparently getting out of his car last night, arriving here at the Comedy Cellar behind me, arriving ahead of his set when he was attacked. He was punched in the face by a man wearing a security guard's jacket.
Keep an eye on this man in the baseball cap. That's former SNL cast member Chris Redd walking down McDougal Street, heading to a gig at the Comedy Cellar Wednesday night, when he's suddenly punched in the nose and collapses onto the sidewalk.
He had his nose cracked, not broken, but, split. And a lot of blood was coming out.